Hello there, guys. Welcome to Talk Football with Tyrone. Here we do football analysis, player analysis, and football podcasts. Multiple media outlets have tipped Julian Nagelsmann to become the next Chelsea head coach. In our video today, we are going to analyze Julian Nagelsmann's style of play as well as his managerial skills. We are going to look at how he organizes his team, both attacking and defensive structures. So, before we continue today, I'd like to kindly ask you to like our video, subscribe to our channel, enable us to reach 1,000 subscribers. Welcome. Julian Nagelsmann is a well-known man manager. In his famous phrase, 30% of coaching is tactics, 70% is social competence. He blends well with his players. Julian Nagelsmann is known for his tactical flexibility. In his previous three clubs, he has used the 3-4-3, the 3-5-2, the 4-2-2-2, and the 4-4-2. Today we are going to base our discussion on his preferred two formations, the 3-4-3 and the 4-4-2, or alternatively the 4-2-2. So Julian Nagelsmann likes to build with three players in the back. He likes to have two center midfielders or defensive midfielders at the base, two inside forwards, and one attacker, preferably a target man. In his other formation, he drops one of his center backs in midfield to form the 4-4. In analyzing Julian Nagelsmann, we'll start with his attacking strategy. How does he line his team up for attack? So the first tactic of his attack is building from the back. This involves drawing the opposition to a press so as to create spaces for your attackers to exploit. Julian Nagelsmann prefers patient build-up, whereby he draws his opponents towards one side of the pitch and uses quick shift of play to capture his fullbacks or his wingbacks or his wide attackers who are hugging the touchline on the other side of the field. Once the wingbacks have the ball, they have acres of space to run with the ball, and therefore they are able to capture the opposition defense unaware. This is one key of Julian Nagelsmann's attacking play, building from the back. He relies very well with his goalkeepers and center backs who are good on the ball. Another strategy while build-up is Julian Nagelsmann links his attack during build-up. The center back drops into midfield and plays as an auxiliary midfielder, therefore pushing one attacker from the opponent in midfield. This creates gaps in positions high up the pitch where a dropping forward, that can be the center forward or the inside forwards, can drop while other forwards make runs to receive the ball and begin their attack. Notice how Nagelsmann likes to position his midfielders in a staggered position so as to receive the ball in between the lines and create chances to counter the opponents and create goal scoring chances. This is a common feature in Julian Nagelsmann's team in Leipzig, Hoffenheim, and Bayern Munich. Julian Nagelsmann also prefers a use of a target man. This was evident in his teams in Leipzig, where he used Poulsen, in Bayern Munich, where he used Lewandowski, where a ball will be played to the target man, who's preferably the center forward, while the inside forwards, for example Werner, will be making runs beyond the center backs. This is because the target man draws center backs and therefore leaves huge gaps for the inside forwards to attack in a counter attack and score goals. This direct approach is also favorable to Julian Nagelsmann. Once the team successfully bypasses the opposition press, they take up the 3-4-2-1 formation in attack, with the two defensive midfielders at the base, inside forwards occupying the half spaces, and the center forward occupying the central zone. The inside forwards draw nearer to the center forward, therefore forcing the opposition fullbacks inside and creating gaps in the wide areas for the wingbacks or the wingers to exploit. A simple pass to the half space can result to a goal. The constant dropping in of the inside forwards in the half spaces creates a four-man midfield that enables the midfielders to rotate the ball and bypass the opposition's lines and therefore create 2v1s in the wide areas, whereby creating a state of indecisiveness for the opposition fullback whether to come out and counter the wingback or to tuck in and counter the inside forward. This gives the wingbacks a chance to make cutbacks or launch crosses in the opposition's defensive third. The benefits of having this formation is that even when one center back is put under pressure, there is always an extra passing lane in midfield and in the wide areas. This is because of the constant dropping in midfield by the inside forwards and the wide areas and space that the wingbacks enjoy. And Julian Nagelsmann likes to drop his inside forwards in midfield, creating a U-shaped box midfield. This creates numerical superiority in the central regions and enables the inside forwards to work with the center forward and the wingbacks to create goals. Leipzig is pressing Bayern Munich with a 4-3-1-2 formation. Bayern Munich is building with a 3-2-4-1 formation. Now, Bayern Munich is building with three center backs at its base, playing with two holding midfielders behind the opposition's attack, playing with two inside forwards to form the box midfield with diagonal passing lanes, two wing backs holding the width of the pitch, and one attacker. Because of this structure, Bayern Munich are able to play through the first phase of the press because they have numerical advantage. Because they have three center backs and therefore Pavard can push in midfield and pick up Gnabry, who's in acres of space because of Muller's inside position. Another key thing is to note that the far side inside forward plays inwards to create gaps in the other side, whereby the other wing back can exploit. Naggelsmann uses the 4-2-2-2 or the 4-4-2 in other games. He maintains his U-shaped midfield. The difference is that one fullback joins the attack while the other tucks in to form the back three. The principle remains the same, creating overloads on one side of the pitch and using quick shift of play to locate the player on the other side of the pitch who's free, and where the player can cross the ball into the opposition box where it can be attacked at the far. Let's analyze Nagelsmann's defensive strategy. His first defensive strategy is pressing. This involves applying pressure on the opponent while they try to build up. The two forwards, the pressing strategy involves limiting central progression and forcing the pass into the fullback, where a touchline press can be initiated and the fullback under pressure can hoof the ball upfield, losing possession and enabling the team to regain the ball and start their build-up. When the opposition bypass the press, the team drops into their defensive third and form two banks of four which are compact and limit central progression. This forces the opponent to play the ball to the fullback in the wide areas, where a touchline press can be initiated and Leipzig or Bayern Munich can win the ball and begin counter attacks. Where they use the 3-4-3, the wingbacks drop back in defense and form a five-man defense. One of the inside forwards drops into midfield to form a three-man midfield, and the two attackers position themselves to limit the opposition from playing through them. They initiate a touchline press once the ball is played down the wide area. The concept remains the same. From our analysis, we can see that despite his young age, Julian Nagelsmann is an elite coach who can bring a lot of tactical flexibility to Chelsea Football Club. Now, my question to you is, do you think Nagelsmann is the best choice for Chelsea? Do you think he will succeed at Chelsea Football Club? Leave your comments down the comment section below, and would like to thank you for sticking with us till the end of the video.